Welcome to Idam Valam YouTube channel, ma'am. Welcome and thank you for joining us in this conversation. We'll go beyond headlines, asking the questions that matter most to citizens and about leadership, accountability, and the path forward. Our guest today, Ms. Navya Haridas, BJP Mahila Morcha State President and two-time councillor in the Kozhikode Corporation and BJP Parliamentary Party leader in the corporation. She has been here at the center of this discussion and we are here to hear her directly from her. Welcome, ma'am.
Namaste, namaste.
We'll stick into the topic, ma'am. Actually, we were trying a long time for you asking about this Ayyappa Sangama. Kerala government claims the Ayyappa Sangama was a success with over 4,000 participants, dismissing reports of empty chairs as fake propaganda. The Ayyappa Sangamam is now projected by the LDF as a government-backed cultural event. How does the BJP assess the actual turnout and public response? Actually, I'm asking that turnout and public response. Does the BJP see this as genuine devotion or a political maneuver to counter Hindu sentiments shifting towards your party?
Yeah, we all say that Kerala is God's own country. But here in this scenario, we could clearly see that God's property is being looted by the CPM government because they have undertaken the role of every temples. And in Guruvayur, it's a similar thing is happening. In Thiruvananthapuram also, Ananta Padmanabha Swami temple also the same thing has happened. And here in Sabarimala also the same thing is happening. So God's property is being looted. So there's nothing called devotion. As you could see a few years back in 2018, there was a huge debate on the Sabarimala issues. And the government, the LTF was against the devotees. They were against the devotions. They were against the traditions and culture of Sabarimala. And they were trying to ban everything in Sabarimala. And many men and women came forward to fight for this devotions and fight for keeping this traditions and culture in Sabarimala. And still, even now, there are thousands of pending cases being reported against these women and men. Because there we could see that no slogans were raised, no political slogans were raised, no political agenda was there. It was a quiet and calmful protest against this issue. But these calmful protests were suppressed by the police and we all know that the Home Ministry of the Kerala government is Sri Pinarayi Vijayan himself, the Chief Minister of Kerala. And then they faced a critical move in that election, the recent election held in Kerala. And now we could see that in 2 months, 2 months, local body elections are coming up. And in another 6 months, legislative assembly elections are also going to happen. So, Sabarimala has again been taken into public as a political debate issue. And they want to suppress all the negative comments they have received from the last Sabarimala issue. And now they are coming up with a new agenda. And we could see that it's just a political agenda. They are not devotees. And the latest Ayyappa Sangamam also, we could see that it was a utter flop because there were no devotees. They had claimed that it is going to be a global pilgrimage destination, Sabarimala. That's what they are claiming. But we know that even now Sabarimala is a global pilgrimage destination. But the CPM government is not providing any basic amenities in Sabarimala. Every year there are devotees coming from various states to Sabarimala, but the Sabarimala is not able to accommodate these devotees. So the first thing they have to do is to set up basic amenities in Sabarimala to accommodate these devotees. And they are not giving any eye into this matter. And the central government is also trying to support them. They have recently given 300 crores for the development of Sabarimala. Many projects were being trying to implement it, put forward by the central government. But the state government is not ready to do anything for the devotees or do for the Sabarimala.
Like critics say that Ayyappan Sangamam is being politicized despite claims and it is only about shrine development. As you say, CM Pinarayi Vijayan argues that the criticism of this Ayyappan Sangamam comes from those who don't want Kerala to lead religious cultural gatherings. Do you think this is an attempt to divert attention from the government's failures on the Sabarimala issue? How does BJP view this attempt to keep politics out of such religious gatherings, ma'am?
Actually, CPM is trying to politicize Sabarimala. They have taken Sabarimala not as a pilgrimage destination, but as a political destination.
Political
That's what.
destination.
Yeah, yeah. Before this Sangamam, Ayyappa Sangamam, there were huge hoardings in the nook and corners of the state. Huge hoardings with red background, and there were photos of chief minister and many ministers' photos were highlighted in those hoardings. But we could see that the deity is missing. Lord Ayyappa is missing in all these hoardings. So they are trying to project their red color and they are trying to project the faces of that ministers. But they claim that it's going to be the shrine is not given any importance there. Lord Ayyappa is not given any importance in that hoarding also. So in that Sangamam also we could see that they were expecting more than 44,000 people, and the stage was also set up like that, but less than or comparatively equal to only 1,000 people attended that meeting. And later we could see that to hide this thing they have come forward with the AI pictures and all to say that 4,000 people had attended the meeting, but there were clear cut videos based on that event, and we have all witnessed the number of people who was there when Sri Pinarayi Vijayan himself was attending or he was speaking. And that videos are still there in the YouTube also. So we all know, the public knows, the BJP also knows, and the CPM people also know that there are only hardly around 1,000 people who attended that event. So that was an utter flop. And still they are not ready to accept that it was an utter flop. And BJP, and after that, BJP has organized, the RSS, Rashtriya Swayam Sevak, had organized an event with the real devotees in Sabarimala, with the real devotees in Pamba. And there we could see that there was a pilgrimage atmosphere in that thing. There was a devotional atmosphere in that meeting. And there was Lord Ayyappa also in that meeting. And this everything was missing in CPM organized programs. So it's just a political move put forward by the CPM. And we could see that the Congress is also supporting the CPM because they are all part of the India Alliance. In the latest Parliament Lok Sabha election, we could see that CPM, CPI, Congress, everyone was a part of the India Alliance. And that's the same scenario happening in Kerala also. Here we could see that one is the ruling party and the other is opposition. But the ruling party and the opposition is doing the same role everywhere. In politics, in devotional matters, everywhere they are working hand in hand. And only BJP is trying to protect the values of Hinduism, trying to protect the values of these traditions and culture, and trying to protect the values of Sabarimala and Lord Ayyappa's visions and visionary.
Actually, BJP's Annamalai has accused Pinarayi and Stalin of being atheist dramacharis, okay? Do you think such strong religiously charged terms will resonate with devotees or risk polarizing the debate? How is the BJP planning to convert the strong rhetoric into grassroots support among Ayyappa devotees in Kerala and Tamil Nadu?
Yeah, recently in the last issues in Sabarimala, they were trying to bring up ladies into Sabarimala, they're trying to somehow break up the rules and traditions of Sabarimala. They have come up with Rehna Fatima, they have come up with Bindu Amini, and many leaders, and the police was also protecting them in whatever way they could to make them enter into Sabarimala. And here also we could see that the Supreme Court rules and everything, the CPM is trying to say that they want to somehow implement whatever was told by the Supreme Court in Sabarimala also. And recently in the program, Annamalai and Tejaswi Surya had attended the program organized in Pamba. They have clearly said, and we could see that Stalin was against Sanatana Dharma. He said that there is nothing called Sanatana Dharma. There is nothing called traditions in India. and the Bharat Samskriti, everything was criticized by Stalin. And that person
Okay.
was being invited to Sabarimala. And the person who says that there is no Sanatana Dharma, there is no Lord, there is no devotions, there is no traditions, that person is being invited as a chief guest to this program. There itself, we could say that these people are trying to break everything called Sanatana Dharma, everything under the label of Hinduism. And they are trying to nominalize, saying Hindus and Muslims and Christians are all under a label. We all could say that in India, Hindus, Muslims, and Christians all are very safe in the central ministry, in the central government. They are giving equal importance to every citizens of Bharat. And but
Okay.
still, vote polarization is being happened, and based on this vote polarization, some communities are being given more influence in the society. Some communities are given more importance in the society just to polarize the votes in the coming elections.
Okay, ma'am. Now, Sabarimala still divides Kerala's polity. What is the BJP's clear stance and how different is it from the LDF and UDF positions? And with the global Ayyappan Sangamam now being projected internationally, does the BJP believe Kerala has a chance to become a spiritual tourism hub? And what role will your party play in it?
Definitely, we don't believe that global Ayyappa Sangamam has anything to do with the public, because the program itself was an utter flop. And
Flop.
what we are arguing is bring up new facilities in Sabarimala, bring up the new projects, implement those projects in Sabarimala.
Okay.
Pamba was also like that. Pamba was so dirty, and this much devotees couldn't accommodate in that Pamba itself also. And from Pamba to
Okay.
Sabarimala route is very difficult. The transportation is not provided during the pilgrimage time. Proper lighting is not provided in Sabarimala. Proper accommodation is not provided in Sabarimala. Recently, we could see that some of the children were dead in Sabarimala because of the suffocation in Sabarimala. So, first of all, central government, we also had put forward a new project for railway for Shabari Rail, and that Shabari Rail is also not implemented. See, the central government is ready to give funding to the state.
Yeah.
The only thing the state could do is just find a route, find a way, or find a property for the Sabarimala rail. And the state government is not willing to find a way to the Shabari rail, where the central government is ready for providing any amenities or any fund for the development of Sabarimala or the Shabari rail. And that is not also given any importance. So the public is not going to believe this false informations and the drama behind the Sabarimala. The
Okay.
public is so aware that the CPM is coming up with a new drama in Sabarimala. It's not for the pilgrimage. It's not for the devotees. It's just for votes. And this Ayyappa Sangamam is also not going to give any votes to CPM as they are expecting. They are expecting just votes, we could see. And just in the way they say Lal Salam, by putting their hands like this, they are saying
Yeah.
Swami Sharanam, Ayyappa Sharanam. That itself
Okay.
claims that they don't know how to respect God, and they don't know how to pray to God also. So it's not the proper way. We all know how devotionally we see Sabarimala, how devotionally we see Swami Ayyappa, and how devotionally we raise the slogans of Swami Ayyappa. And that one instant itself is ready to prove that there is no content called bhakti. There is no bhakti in that program. So the public is not going to believe. And the agenda of CPM of seeking vote by taking Sabarimala as a political destination is not going to work out. And BJP have tried to prove that after this event by calling up a group of devotees for that program, and it came out to be a great success. And the bhakt could not accommodate in that hall itself. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Now, the Sangamam raised topics like shrine infrastructure, facilities for pilgrims, and interstate coordination. Interstate coordination. Now, what I'm asking is, what practical steps is the BJP pressing the Kerala government to implement immediately? Do you think the global Sangamam should evolve into a permanent yearly platform led by devotees? rather than being seen as a state-sponsored event?
Definitely not. Definitely not. The first
Okay.
thing BJP is putting forward is implement Shabari Rail. If you want to accommodate the people from different states, if you want that interstate communication to get happened, there must be proper transportation system to Sabarimala. Implement Shabari Rail. Implement
Okay.
Haridam Pungavanam project, which was put forward by the central ministry for development of the ambience of Sabarimala to accommodate more people to Sabarimala. That's how they should provide that interstate intercommunity between the states, and that facility is not provided. We could see that recently they implement that KSRTC, Kerala State Transport Corporation facility. It's there in Sabarimala, but during the pilgrimage time, they are forcing more charge in that transport system itself, and it had been a debate in that recently, because usually if the charge is 10 rupee per person, they are charging 15 rupee per person in that devotional in that pilgrimage time. So whatever
Okay.
so whenever we think that some concession should be given to the devotees, or there should be some concessions in the pilgrimage time, the state government is trying to loot that also. They are trying to loot the pilgrimage by devotees by charging extra amount for this Kerala State Transport Corporation also. So
Yeah.
on the other hand, we could see that they are providing all the facilities in free for some other communities when they are going for some pilgrimage. And we don't say that they shouldn't give them, but it should be given equally to Hindus also. It should be given to the
Sure.
devotees of Sabarimala also. That's what we are asking. So without coming up with advancements in Sabarimala, or without coming on up with the transportation systems to Sabarimala, this shrine and everything they are claiming is just wrong to give a false information to the public. And we could definitely say that the public is not going to believe this false information put forward by the CPM. The public will realize the truth. The public has already realized the truth, and this event
Okay.
is not going to make any impact. And moreover, I could see that it's not going to do any positive impact, but it's definitely going to do some negative impact in the society.
Okay, ma'am. On the other hand, the Travancore Devaswam Board has admitted irregularities in gold plating, with plates now returned to the shrine, actually. How does the BJP view this lapse in temple administration under the LDF's watch? Would the BJP push for a CBI or court monitoring probe into the missing gold issue, given the magnitude of devotees' trust and donations, ma'am?
See, from this itself, we could see that how the Bhakt is seeing Sabarimala.
Yeah.
4 kilogram of gold is missing from Sabarimala. Who is taking
Yes.
charge of the gold in Sabarimala? How could we say that only 4 kilogram gold is missing in Sabarimala? The devotees are
Yeah.
giving lot of things. The devotees are giving dumping money in Sabarimala. They are dumping gold in Sabarimala, and the all the audit is being taken only in the presence of CPM and Devaswam board also. We could see that only the people of the supporters of CPM are there in the Devaswam board also. So they are the caretakers of this gold. They are caretakers of this money. And now they are saying that 4 kilogram gold is missing. We wonder how much gold has been missed. If they are claiming
Yeah.
that 4 kilogram has been missing, more than 40 kilogram would have been missing, because we don't have any account of the gold which is given by the devotees to Lord
Devotees.
Ayyappa. Yeah, but
Okay.
it's just the trust of the devotees in Lord Ayyappa they are giving. They are offering money. They are offering gold. And this gold has been offered, I think it's more coming from Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. Because in Kerala, we have
Okay.
the culture of donating money. But in Tamil Nadu, from the Tamil Nadu pilgrimage, we could see that they are not coming with one or two coins. They are coming with sacks of coins. They are coming with sacks of money. And it's
Okay.
because they believe that Swami Ayyappa is giving them their life. They all believe that their business is being cherished by Lord Ayyappa. And some of the devotees see that Ayyappa is also their partner. So whatever income they are getting, they are giving a portion of that income in Sabarimala every year. It's all
Okay.
part of our culture, our tradition, our trust, and our belief. So this trust and belief and devotion, which is given by the devotees, by the hardcore devotees of Lord Ayyappa, has been looted by the CPM government, by the CPM people, and the supporters of CPM. So this Sabarimala now being projected as an issue is also their political agenda, because now the all the states are aware that such a temple is there, and people are giving more and more donation to that temple, and next year also they are expecting more devotees to the temple, because they are giving an advertisement to the other states also. So they are
Okay, ma'am.
expecting more from the people. Yeah, and they are trying to grow business in Sabarimala, no devotion in Sabarimala, and it's been considered as a business spot more than a devotional
Yeah.
spot. That's what we do.
Yeah, they are trying to convert it to a business place.
Yes.
The State Election Commission of Kerala has released an updated list of election symbols ahead of this year's local body polls. With the
Yeah.
Election Commission limiting independent candidates' choice of symbols, do you see this indirectly benefiting established parties like the LDF and UDF more than the BJP? How does the BJP plan to strengthen its grassroots presence in Kerala local bodies?
See, here the ruling party, as I said before, the ruling party and the opposition is played by the CPM and the Congress, and we could see
Okay.
that they are both. They play as both sides of a coin. When CPM is coming into rule, the Congress is supporting them, and when the Congress is coming into rule, the CPM is supporting them. And the
Supporting.
only party, and the only the real opposition in Kerala is BJP, and that's why the CPM and Congress is fearing BJP, and that's why the Congress and communists are trying to bring BJP under a religious label. You could see that they are eventually and often saying that BJP stands only for Hindus. BJP is a Hindu party. BJP is against Muslims, or BJP is against Christians. And this issue was whenever they are trying to, whenever they are getting any point, they are trying to point BJP as an anti-Muslim or anti-Christian party. The Manipur issue was raised in such a bad way by the Congress and the CPM. And whenever such things happen, they are trying to corner BJP just because of the fear that in the center, under the central ministry, we could see that Vikasit Bharat is happening. That's the vision of our Prime Minister, that's the vision of Bharatiya Janata Party, Vikasit Bharat. And the dream Vikasit Bharat is coming into picture, because we could see that India has now become the fourth stage in the global level in the finance lead itself. So, and when we consider India with other countries, now India is getting great respect. All other countries, whenever our Prime Minister is going to some other countries, he is getting an involvement in that country in a way which have never been India is considered. Whenever some other prime ministers from India had gone to other countries. So now the value of India is growing up, and in the farmer sector, agricultural sector also, India is growing up. In this business sector also, India is growing up. In the educational sector, and every sectors, we could see the graph of India, while compared to the last many years, that India is now growing in the past 11 years. And this growth has created a great panic in the Congress and the CPM also. CPM, we know that it's just existing in Kerala only. Earlier, they could claim it in West Bengal and in Tripura also. And there we have seen a drastic change from PM to BJP. And in the coming election, as you asked, in the coming election also, in Kerala, we are definitely expecting another Tripura, because the people have now realized that only Bharatiya Janata Party could bring up this Vikasit Bharat dream come true. And now we are claiming it for Vikasit Kerala. Vikasit Kerala is our dream, the dream of state BJP. How Vikasit Bharat is happening, Vikasit Kerala should also happen. And here, the state government is not trying to give any funding for the development of national highway. They are not trying to give any funding for the health sector. We could see that Ayushman Bharat project is not implemented in Kerala because the state government have not signed the MOM with the central government. So they are denying the rights of the people of the state. And Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana also, you could see that the state is trying to deny that right of building houses of this in the state. Because the second section of the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana is not being implemented in our state, because they are saying that the central government have put forward with another claim that the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana emblem must be pasted on the house, on every houses built
Every house.
under Awas Yojana. Yeah, and the state government is not ready to do that, because now here in our state the Awas Yojana project is done under the name of Life project, and that Life
Okay.
project we could see that earlier as I spoke in the hoardings of this Ayyappa Sangamam, the red background is there and the ministers etc., but the deity is missing, Lord Ayyappa is not there. The same thing, same scenario is happening whenever some central government project is being implemented in our state also. Ministers faces will be there, the mayors will be there, but the central government or the prime minister or that central project is not being highlighted in our state. That's the scenario in our state. So this must be changed. That's what we are expecting. That's what the dream of BJP is. We have to implement everything in our state. We have to give the right of our people, our voters, and whatever central ministry is trying to give, that must come into the hands of the needy. That's what our dream is, and we are hoping that our dream will come true in the coming elections.
Sure, ma'am. Even though we have so many positive things, there will be some negative lines to be indicated. Now, the suicide note of a BJP councillor claims he was neglected by the party. How is the state addressing such allegations of internal failures? Do you think such incidents could weaken the morale of local level BJP workers in Kerala? And what reforms are you bringing to ensure their voices are heard?
Yeah, it's a great loss to BJP, we could say. Thirumala Anilji, we all could see that it is great loss, not to his family, to the party also. It shouldn't have happened. That's what, yeah. We were conducting a program organized by Mahila Morcha in Palakkad under the name of Mahila Netra Sangamam. And we all have gathered in Palakkad on that day. And after hearing that incident, we were in a dilemma and thinking whether we should organize that event then or not. But we had more than 200 people coming from all the districts at that event. So the people came from Thiruvananthapuram had just left that meeting and went back to Thiruvananthapuram. This incident definitely have been impacted BJP as well. But it's not a political. Here the Congress and CPM is trying to politicize that death also, that murder also, are claiming that the BJP have neglected the person. But it's not the real scenario, because we know that the police department is under the Chief Minister Sri Pinarayi Vijayan, and the police department has tried to harm our councillor, and based on that harm, he has committed that suicide. So after harming such a person and thinking that it would revert into that CPM, they're trying to blame it on BJP, saying that BJP didn't try to protect that person. It's not the real scenario, but we, the supporters of BJP, definitely know what BJP has done for him, and the situation behind his suicide, and it's not going to affect anyway in the upcoming election in BJP as well.
Okay, ma'am. A recent survey, now we are talking about the election. A recent survey by Spic Media, which had accurately forecast the 2021 results, indicates that the BJP could secure up to 6 assembly seats in Kerala if elections were held today, actually. Meanwhile, the India Today Mood of the Nation poll places that UDF, they are saying that UDF at 41% vote shares, the LDF at 25%, and the BJP close behind with 24%. Do you view this as a potential turning point for the BJP in Kerala politics? And with growing public discontent against both the UDF and LDF, do you believe the BJP has a realistic chance of breaking into double digits in the next elections, ma'am?
Definitely, we are expecting double digit in the next election, because that same work has been done by the supporters of BJP especially in Thrissur district, in Thiruvananthapuram district, in Palakkad district, in Kasaragod district. Everywhere we are expecting MLAs in the next election, and the count would be definitely two digit number. You said that in a survey there was came
Big
up with the
media.
number of 6. Yeah. It came up with the number of 6. But we are expecting more the double of their survey. We can boast about many more seats, but definitely it's going to be a 2-digit next time, and we would definitely have MLAs from more than 4 states in the upcoming election.
The last question is Rahul Gandhi has a leak that the election commission is enabling vote chori. How does the BJP respond to such serious charges? And do you believe these claims erode public confidence in India's electoral process? Further, does the BJP back enhance transparency measures such as wider VVPAT verification or independent audits to dispel double about tampering and strengthen trust in the system, ma'am?
See, Rahul Gandhi often comes up with such allegations, and
Yeah.
recently also we could see that Rahul Gandhi had said that he has a great bomb in his hand, and now we all say that it's a rotten bomb. So people are not going to trust Rahul Gandhi's words anymore, I think. And he had come up with a vote chori movement in India, but it's also trying to give a back to the Congress itself, because in the recent election which was held in Wayanad, Lok Sabha Mandal, actually I was also been there in that election against Srimati Priyanka Gandhi Vadra in that election. And there also we could see many vote doublings. See, Rahul Gandhi was trying to target BJP or corner BJP by saying vote chori. But that has actually come into picture. Yeah. Actually, that's good for BJP, because after coming up with such allegations, we could realize that how much vote chori the Congress has done in the last election. In Wayanad itself, there were many doubling happened in the Wayanad Lok Sabha Mandal itself, and it's actually an eye opener. We are so thankful to Rahul Gandhi for bringing up such an incident, because the trust of the people have been raised in this issue. I think the political agenda itself, to check the vote doubling, to check the electoral system, and everything. The people, the general the public is now aware of whatever rights they have, and that doubling of the Congress votes and the CPM votes doubling, that can be prevented just because they have come up with this issue.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the valuable time you have given for Idam Valam YouTube viewers. And thanks a lot for connecting us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.